Howdy everybody, how you doing? Welcome back to the second episode of the Rating Wars. I'm Benny. As you can see on the screen there, we're starting off right where we left off the last episode. No changes to the teams. We've got our Italian centre-back now. He's recovered from his injury and we're going to head straight into our first game. We come up against a guy here who's called Di Matteo. I'm hoping that's just a parody account and it's not actually the ex-Chelsea Champions League winning manager that's just decided to take some time off to play FIFA, because I might be in a bit of trouble tactically if it is. This guy takes a hell of a long time to ready up. I don't know what he's doing, having a drink, making a phone call, having a quick fiddle with himself. He's doing something. So I'm just going to take this time to say thank you very, very much. Whoever were the views on my first episode, it is much, much appreciated. I know it's not very many, it's hardly any. But for a brand new channel, only active for one day, and it's got some views on it, it's fantastic to know that people are finding the content. Anyway, we're going to see the starter pack bronze team, and you might notice once again it's another starter team within Banega, the transferred AC Milan player to Montpellier. Seems to crop up in every single bronze, and he might be quite expensive because other than Lucas Moura, I can't think of a very decent right wing in the league. And he's got Diego Reyes and Diego Godin. Poor chemistry, but they're very good centre halves. Kick the game off here. Long kick from my keeper. He heads it back. I'm playing it around the middle. Defendi picks it up here. Gets tackled. He threads the through ball. We manage to defend it. Martinelli plays it back to the keeper, and what is the keeper doing? I have no words for that. I was absolutely fuming, as you can imagine. I was furious with the keeper. I've actually pressed square on the PS3 controller to try and chip it over the defender back to the fullback that played it back to him, and for some reason he's just kicked it right up in the air, and his striker goes ahead and scores straight away. It's ridiculous. So we kick off, and we go into the 29th minute. Banega threads a lovely through ball to Menesso. He can't take the chance. He clears it back to Banega. We go past the two centre-backs. Strong foot shot against a bronze keeper. He manages to save it. Defendi picks it up, crosses it in, and someone finally gets the goal. Menesso pops up with it. That's one of those occasions where you can feel the momentum. You know you're going to score. You don't know where it's coming from. And that's how the first half ends. And as you can see on the stats there, guys, I was absolutely dominating. I didn't deserve to be drawing that game. I should have been 2-3-4-1 up there. We start the second half. We find Exposito down on the right wing. We cut inside. We fake shot past the first defender. This guy's been sliding all game, so we just anticipate that he's going to do the same, and he does. We ride it, left foot, inside to the side netting. Fantastic goal from Exposito. Doesn't look very good on the stats. I didn't really fancy buying him because he didn't look very good, but he's actually fantastic in game. He picks up a free kick, and we're just trying to second guess him here. Which player is he going to go to? He's been going short all game, so I know he's going to go short. Just got to guess which one. Get it right. Menesso plays a lovely through football to Banega. We wait for the keeper to come out, and just as the keeper dives at Banega's feet, little dink over him into the goal, and that is a fantastic finish from Banega. He's obviously the star of the show. He's going to be moving along soon, because obviously if I have a bronze team, I don't really want a gold striker. He's phenomenal. This guy makes another mistake. He's been playing it short all game, like I said, and he plays it short with the keeper. We read it. Usually in that situation, 3-1 up, 83rd minute, I'm probably going to win the game. I usually just pass it back to the keeper and be the nice guy and don't take it, but in this situation, I'm going to get all the goals I need. Banega, lovely little bit. We're holding down both triggers to do the close dribbling, and we're just sending his defenders which way, but loose. He can't guess which way we're going, and we finish it off, and that is how our first match ends. 5-1. Pick up a lovely little trophy there. Power movement. Right, so we're just going to wait now for the couple of screens to load up so we can see the ratings, see if anyone achieved. Obviously Banega's achieved the rating to upgrade. He gets it every single game, but we're just going to see if any of our bronze players have maybe earned themselves an upgrade. I hope so. Let's have a look. I'm thinking maybe Menesso. Yeah, Menesso gets an 8.9, so he'll be... Exposito's very close there. Menesso's going to be upgrading, so in the next bit of footage, we'll see that I go straight into the transfer market. I look for a bronze BBVA striker, and just as we've found, there aren't too many good options. There's only really two rare BBVA strikers, so they'll probably be my strike partnership once I move Banega on. So as you can see here, we decided to pick ourselves up an Onwu, and he actually has pretty decent stats. He has acceleration, sprint speed, jumping, strength, and most importantly, shot power, all above the 70 range, which for a bronze player, especially against bronze keepers, is going to prove very, very fruitful for us. You can see here we're just jumping into the squads. We're just to do the change. It's actually Menesso that's going to be leaving us, and it's not the best of chemistry decisions. I think think Onwu's a much better player, but as you can see there, we go from 72 to 69 chemistry because of the strong link with Defendi disappearing. This guy has Salpingidis and Mario Fernandes. He also has Dushk up front, who proves to be the bane of our existence in the first half. He is a very, very good player in this game, one of the most popular bronze strikers. As you can see here, he's running down the left wing with Rupa. He dinks in a little ball. The centre-backs with low marking stats just can't deal with those sorts of runs, and Dushk heads it across the keeper into the far corner. It's 1-0 in the 9th minute, and again, just as pretty much every single gameplay you're seeing here, the Benny's FIFA tradition of conceding very early on is still alive and strong. He does exactly the same thing. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, just keep doing the same things, and he was doing the same thing the whole game, running down the wing and crossing to Dushk. Dushk heads it in again, the keeper's floundering, the centre-backs were low marking, low jumping, can't live with it, and it's 2-0, and I think that's how the first half's going to end. However, we do get one more chance. Defendi's threaded through, crosses to Banega, doesn't take the header, but still manages to score. How he's done that, falling away, he's falling backwards, he's on his weak foot, and he still manages to finesse it near post past the keeper. Don't know how he's done it. We're going to take it because obviously now we're going into halftime 2-1 instead of 2-0. Bit of momentum on our side. As you can see there, even though we're losing, the game's actually pretty equal. So we're going to begin the second half. We're just knocking it around here. Porto, Onwu, back to Porto, through to Banega, and just manages to reach there, finesses it around the keeper into the inside post, and it is now 2-2 in the 55th minute. Slowly starting to work ourselves back into the game. We move on to the next clip here. Porto finds Exposito, and he has a foot like a traction engine. Unfortunately, cracks it against the post, but what a shot. Porto's there to pick up the rebound. We're now 3-2 up. We've come from 2-0 behind to lead 3-2. I'm feeling on cloud 9. I feel like I've turned it around. We're going to win this game. No, we're not. What on earth is that? I have a complete brain wobble, and the defending is just atrocious. Nothing I can say about there. That's not the player's fault. That's completely my doing. That should have been just long ball punted up the field rather than trying to play it around the back with bronze players. He picks it up, crosses it in, and Salpingidis does the flying salmon and nods it in. That's how the game ends. We pick up a 3-3 draw. We're just going to have a look at the ratings after the match here, and as expected, no one achieves the 8.5 rating. We think maybe if we'd won 3-2 rather than conceding that late goal, we might have held on. Some of the players might have achieved a rating. A win, obviously, is a hell of a lot better for the match ratings than a draw. So, as you can see here, we've now got 2 wins and a draw in Division 10. We've picked ourselves up 7 points. Obviously, it probably should have been 3 wins. As you can see also on the screen, Martinelli picks up an injury, and we have to swap him in for one of the generic bronze players, the Brazilian Bordeaux centre-half, Enrique. We jump into our next team. He's got Mbeni Yang once again. Crops up in every single bronze team, like I said. He's got Nicholas Lombards at centre-back there. I believe that's a Ruka that he's got on left mid there. I'd probably put him in the middle. He's obviously a centre mid. Was he out wide? I'd rather have a bronze out there. We get this next game kicked off. Onwu running through on goal. He gets a little knock from the defender. It's not a foul. It's not a free kick. The defender wins the ball, but we're going to take it anyway. We set Banega over the ball. We're just having a little left to right, working out Banega's curve stat. Where do we put it? And we sink it. It's a lovely little way to get the game started. Didn't really expect that to go in, to be honest with you. Usually free kicks fly straight over the bar no matter how much power you put on them, but we do manage to clinch that one. Fantastic little free kick there. We get the game started. He's running through with McInnery, throws a lovely little ball over the top, and again, what are the defenders doing? It's one of those instances where goal centre-backs will be cutting that out for you, and bronze centre-backs just, they're so passive. They don't have the aggression or the strength to do anything. They just stand there. He runs through, and he decides to watch all the replays as well. Again, we've conceded a sloppy goal. It's 1-1, and we go into half-time with the draw, and you can see on the half-time stats here, when we've just gone past all the replays, I wanted to see the free kick again. I was just pleased with that goal. It's not the best one, but it's probably the best one so far of the series. He wants to see all the replays too. He wants to see his goal, and we see the stats at half time, and I actually have no problem in admitting the guy was dominating me. I was lucky to be drawing. Apart from that free kick, I didn't create anything. We run down the wing with Exposito. We've been playing through the middle the whole game, and no one's really gone out wide. No one's tried crosses, so I just add a bit of width into the game, and it works straight away. Exposito swings the ball in. Maybe it's a sweaty goal, maybe it's abusing the crossing and the heading, but at this point in the game, you're going to take any wins you can. Onwu gets his very first goal for us, and like I said, his strength is fantastic, and he outmuscles the defender to the header. Guy threading another long ball over the top to Borja Baston, who is definitely a player I'm going to have to look at, because as you're going to see towards the end of this game, he scores an absolute beauty. That goal wasn't too bad either there, just slotting it near post under the keeper. It's now 2-2, and I consider that to be another sloppy goal conceded, to be honest with you. So we go straight into the 79th minute, and again, this isn't a very good goal. It's just straight line pace abusing, wait for Onwu to get clear, and he doesn't even take it first time. It's a bit of a sloppy finish, to be honest with you. I wanted the header, but he drops it on the chest and volleys it in. 81st minute, we're 3-2 up, and we think to ourselves, right, that's the victory clinched. But once again, no, Sal's running through, threads it through to Borja Baston, and look at this for a finish. Look at that, outside of the foot, curling into the near post top corner above the keeper. That's just beautiful. I have no problem conceding a goal like that. That is absolutely fantastic. It's 3-3, and that's how the game finishes. We pick up yet another 3-3 draw when it really should have been a win. We go into the end here. Does anyone achieve an 8.5 or above? Yes, it's Onwu, but that's already one of the upgraded players. So again, no one in the midfield, the defence, or the keeper is going to upgrade. And because of that, I'm thinking possibly changing the format of the series. It's got a few teething problems, you know. It's the first couple of episodes of this idea, so there's a few things I might want to change around. I'm thinking I'm probably going to go 8.5 for gold players, 8 for silver players, and 7.5 for bronze players to be able to upgrade, because the chances of my keeper on low chemistry, a poor keeper that doesn't save anything, achieving an 8.5, that's a really, really low chance. So we're probably going to change it around next episode. Anyway, guys, that's how this episode is going to end. Thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourself. I'll see you soon.